In terms of moving to your experience section, I do think, one of the things I noticed the most was there are no metrics in this section. So that really jumps out to a recruiter when there's absolutely no metrics. From an invoicing coordinator's perspective, I want you to think about the volume that you have handled, also any systems and software that you've used, your accuracy rate when it comes to managing however many invoices, and also the value of those invoices. Handling invoices for a $10 product is very different to potentially a multi-million-dollar home. So that complexity needs to be showcased in your resume. This section here, I would recommend using bullet points. Just being able to show attention to detail, ability to put together a good document is something that I would recommend. In terms of feedback for the actual bullet points, okay, invoicing, I said use bullet points. New home builds is fine. I'd maybe say like however many home builds per year. For over 10 plus home builds per year, valued at minimum of 1 million or ranging from 1 to 6 million across multiple clients. Now, I'd maybe say something like residential and commercial. Just again, broaden your appeal, showing that you've got experience at handling different projects. So anything you can mention about home builds. Also, new home builds, I don't know if you're doing, I saw single family homes, but potentially you could be doing a set of condominiums as well. So again, showing that scale is really important. Other thing is multiple is subjective, whereas if you said across 10 plus clients, or maybe it's 50 plus clients, 100 plus. Here, I would want to understand, send invoices and account updates for clients. What software are you using to handle invoices? If it's a specific software, you might want to mention that specific software because that would be a transferable skill. And I'd also say something like send and manage over 200 plus invoices, per year, or maybe it's 1,000. Like I have no indication of like the volume of those invoices and the complexity, and that would be an easy metric for you. Verifying purchase order amounts is fine. Purchase order amounts ranging from X to Y million. Something like that would be helpful. Orders for missing payments, I would say, if you could say something like maintain a less than 3% missing payment rate, or improved missing payments from 10% and reduced, down to 3%. Something like that would be really helpful. This is okay. I think this is actually supposed to be together. Managing account balances and resolving inconsistencies. Now, you could have an invoicing coordinator who's managing account balances of 10,000, 5,000 and resolving inconsistencies. But if your account balances are in the millions, then you want to say that because you're dealing with a much more complex business. So that's kind of like some examples of how I'd improve some of those bullet points, and also easy metrics. You should be able to indicate roughly whether you're doing 10 invoices per year or in the hundreds or potentially thousands.